Internet, welcome to the Beat Lab. My name is Arthur Robert Peterson. Today, no new synths. I have not bought any new synths this week. There's this, but that came in trade, so it doesn't really count. Technically, I haven't bought any more synths. There comes a time when buying more synths actually isn't the answer.
You suck!
I know, it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't make any sense. But instead, the right thing to do is to learn the gear that you have, to become one with the synth. So in that spirit, today, we'll only be using the 2600 for all the sounds. We'll also be using the model samples for drums. So that's enough chatting. Let's make some bangers. Okay, today we are going to be primarily using the 2600 for all of our sounds. Also the model samples here for the drums. Obviously we're using the Octatrack. I've been playing around with setting up a template just to make things a lot quicker. Through track, just to let the drums through. And then we've got 4 flex tracks here. I have the 2600 routed into inputs A and B. They're all set up here just to record 64 steps, basically like a looper. So yeah, let's just mess around and see what we come up with. Just punch something in on the drums to start with, bass, and then work our way through. Let's try and come up with a bass line. See if we can record that in. Okay, that's cool. I might try and use some of the other oscillators here to make sort of a fake chord. And the first oscillator will be the root note down here. And then we'll try and tune the second oscillator to this interval. Cool, and then the other oscillator will tune to this interval here. Sweet, now I've got like a fake little chord. Might make it a little bit more plucky sounding. The plucky sound hitting that reverb sounds really good. That's pretty cool. I might come up with something percussive just to sort of bounce around in the background, and maybe if we introduce some FM to dirty it up a bit. Might actually go up an octave too. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Now we're probably just going to do like a mini Moog lead type of G-funk sound, because that's the coolest sound ever. Need just the right amount of portamento. What I might actually do, instead of recording 64 steps, I'm just going to have this on max, and I can just jam over it a bunch of times. We can just move around the start point here, and I'll effectively be just grabbing a different chunk of the take. Now we're gonna copy this pattern across these 4 patterns here. All right, so now we've got 4 copies of the pattern here. We can make changes to them. So the easiest thing and most obvious thing to do is just not have all tracks playing to start with. So we'll turn these ones off. Probably even chill the drums out a bit too. Cool, so that's gonna be our intro.
Next pattern, we'll probably add in another synth layer. Maybe add some variation to the beat over here too. And this one, we'll just take out the lead and have everything else come in. And on the full one, we might add some cymbal and cowbell and stuff just to bring the energy up too. Sweet, now we've got the 4 variations on that one beat.
With something spectacular.
Yeah. Alright, that's all I got for today, so bugger off and make your own fucking beats, okay?
Hey you! Yeah, you big synth nerd. Still watching this video, aren't you? Well, maybe you should like and subscribe. Maybe you should do a comment. You know, all that sort of stuff. That's what I reckon.